Harry Potter, the biggest movie phenomenon of all time.
Expecto Patronum!
Over the last decade, it's mesmerized audiences the world over and defined a movie-going generation.
Let's finish this the way we started.
Together!
Just this month, stars and fans alike descended on London to celebrate 10 years of movie magic.
I can't explain it. I can say I'm so excited, but you just wouldn't understand.
Farewells were said to heroes.
I'm a massive Harry Potter fan.
We've grown up with it. Literally grown up with it.
And the final ever film was released to international acclaim.
Anyone trying to have a big film premiere after this, you know, the bar's been set very high.
Tonight, we get behind the scenes with exclusive interviews from the movie's biggest stars.
I loved playing him, actually.
We all had to have wanding lessons.
You know, they're not perfect. They're a little bit rough around the edges.
I wasn't actually entirely quite sure I was going to kind of come out.
She just laughed at me.
Fantastic. I love them, as you can probably tell.
And find out from celebrity fans why Harry Potter is so loved.
It's utterly fantastic.
I can't cope with Dobby's death.
She's actually not playing a character. That's actually what she's like.
It's interesting, but I'm petrified.
So join us on an epic journey through the most magical movies ever made as we count down the 50 greatest Harry Potter moments. This story began when 3 young actors were brought together to bring a literary sensation to life.
When you first meet the 3 principals on the Hogwarts Express in the first film, when the first time they're ever together, they get it right. You really feel that they are them.
Are you sure that's a real spell? Well, it's not very good, is it?
Hermione comes and kind of stops the party a little bit.
I remember feeling quite nervous when I did that scene.
Oculus Reparo. Holy cricket! You're Harry Potter! I'm Hermione Granger.
I remember I ad-libbed, I think, Holy Cricket, which Chris Columbus thought was hilarious at the time and couldn't understand where I'd got it from, but he seemed to like it, so that was good.
And you are?
Ron Weasley.
Pleasure.
Initially, Ron doesn't like Hermione at all. She thinks she's kind of snooty and annoying, and yeah, they don't kind of get on straight away. It wasn't love at first sight, definitely.
I've never used the visitor's entrance before. Should be fun.
The thing about the first view of the Ministry of Magic is that you know that there have not been any corners cut. That is as big as you can make it.
Welcome to the first glimpse of the Ministry of Magic, a huge moment in the world of Potter.
I'd spent the whole of the previous day in the Ministry of Magic in my head, and then the next day I walked into the Ministry of Magic, and I was so boring. I kept saying, you don't understand how weird this is. You don't understand how weird this is. I was here yesterday, and now I'm here. I'm really here. You don't understand how weird this is. Yeah, we get it. We understand.
Most film sets that you go on, they built a corner of something. Or even that you're in a big green room, and then suddenly it appears on film, and you go, oh, I don't remember that. They built the Ministry of Magic. They built this extraordinary tunnel, these amazing sculptures.
We went, well, what do underground buildings look like? Well, the best examples are probably the London Underground. And we looked at some of the oldest ones of them, and they had beautiful ceramic tiles with classical decoration.
There's an air of foreboding about the Ministry of Magic always. They just got that right. Those hard surfaces, they did it really well.
When you look at it, it looks like these amazing porcelain tiles all the way down the hallway to the atrium. In fact, they're not. They've just been specially painted. So it's actually all MDF, and which I think is even more remarkable, because even when you stood right next to it, you can't tell that they're not tiles. I was desperately trying to get them to come round to my house to save me a bit of money in the bathroom.